In today's video, we're going to look at fire alarms and figure out what we need to do to properly maintain them. One of the first things that you're going to want to do is go ahead and find your fire alarms and pull them down. So here's one that's in our shop, and I'm picking this one because I can easily reach it. And usually all you do to get these things off the wall is you turn them one way or the other, and then they'll pull right off. They have little tabs up there that will catch on the fire alarm. So just twist your fire alarm and pull it down. Now that we have our fire alarms down on the table, they're very easy to get to for a test. So in order to test this, I like to put my thumb or hand over the speaker so it doesn't blast my ear while I'm testing. But what you're going to do is you're going to push and hold the test button until you hear the beep. And that tells me that the fire alarm is still functioning. It's a good idea to test these once a month to make sure that they're still functioning. In addition, we're going to want to change these batteries at least once a year, but preferably once every 6 months. So I know it's kind of hard to remember that, but it's a good idea to set down a calendar that and put down that every 6 months you're going to change that fire alarm battery. So let's flip this over and look at it. This is the easiest type here, and it's just got a little pull tab. I pop this battery loose and it's ready to be changed. I'm going to take the new battery and put it in its place, and I need to flip down this little red tab here. And that little red tab just alerts you if the battery's been removed or not. So I'm going to push the battery in now, and this one's ready to go. I can just mount it back on the wall. I wanted to show you a second sort though. This is probably the most common one that you'll see in most houses nowadays. And this is a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm combined together. These have a little bit different way of changing the battery out. They're going to have this tray with a pull tab. And they're kind of fussy because they're really cheap. But you pull that little tray out, and then I can go ahead and replace the battery in this. So this one has a plus and a minus side, so I can tell which way to put the battery in. I'm just going to go ahead and insert the battery into this thing. Some of them are a little tough. Again, these things are always really cheap, so the plastics just don't work all that well. And then I'm going to push it back into place, and that's ready to go back on the wall. I'll just do one last test just to make sure everything's working, but that's how everything's going to work.